So I was at work the other day and someone brought in donuts. Sick, right? Normally I'm not like huge into sweets. I don't really enjoy chowing down on a donut because it's very cloying. However, I opened it up and something caught my eye. It was a regular circular shaped donut, had a dollop of cream on top, but underneath that it was like almost like blood. And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? And I looked closer and there was a shiny top instead of the opaque, cloudy, regular frosting, a shiny top with black streaks or black splotches all over it. And I went, is that what I think it is? Sure shit, I pick it up. It's got a nice crunchy sugar shell on top and a dollop of nice, I want to say like, it was almost like a whipped custard on top. It was like whipped cream but custard, and I smashed on that thing, and it's been haunting my dreams ever since.
Like, what are the parts that we need?
Burnt sugar, most important. Caramel or the right brown sugar or the right creme brulee, something that'll give us that like smoky Maillard, like bold, almost bitter even sugar.
You mentioned a whipped custard. Do you want to implement the whipped custard into it?
Yeah, I kind of do. Okay. I know we talked about the different types of custards. I think going with a strong eggy custard would be beneficial in this one, at least as a base for the custard.
We want to tackle it in two parts then to try to make like a really good creme brulee and then add like the donut part.
I don't want it to be a creme brulee and I don't want it to be just a donut, but I want it to be that experience that I had where it was like fatty and doughy and then creme brulee.
So you want to achieve a little bit of separation between.
Yes.
You don't want all molten.
Or at least to set us aside from all of the donut recipes, all the donut juices out there, all the creme brulee and custard recipes out there, you know?
As far as the donut goes, you want the donut, I'm assuming, to be soft, moist, not necessarily fluffy but just kind of dense and soft. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So is it more of like a cake donut, or are you thinking more?
No, it wasn't a cake donut. Yeah, it was a yeast donut because it had a big pocket that they filled with cream on the inside. It was almost like a Bavarian cream donut.
Okay, so you do kind of want it airy, but yet moist. If we want to go with an eggy custard, there's the best eggy custard out there is Capella's. But if you want it to be more, that cream inside that looked kind of like a custard with some type of a cream mixed in with it.
Yeah, it also wasn't like a vanilla custard. So the spitballing I've done in my mind, there's some custards that I threw around. The custards that we used on the last episode worked out really well. Mm-hmm. The TFA custard. FA custard has some egginess to it. Has a good bit of egginess. And I remember we mentioned that Inawera custard could probably be used instead of TFA custard in the last one.
You don't want any vanilla to show up like in the final product for the custard part. Inawera is probably the best bet because it doesn't have any vanilla at all.
So maybe FA custard with
which FA? Premium
FA custard.
Or Pie 1, 2, 3, or there's like 3 of them.
Is it the lemony shitty one? Or
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
One from the
what's the custard premium?
That's the one that's like TPA, and then the regular custard is like a lemon thing going on.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't know if we want to use that unless we want some type of lemon note in there.
I mean, you can push Inawera custard on its own, like 4%.
4% Inawera?
Yeah.
I think we should go with Inawera.
You don't think?
All right, let's go with Inawera then, because like that might even help out the donut aspect, that egginess.
What about Flavor pudding?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. That feeling almost looks like a pudding more than a custard.
Oh, yeah, we could definitely do Flavora pudding to help, like, I don't know, mellow it out.
What do you think about Bavarian cream?
What's that one?
Vanilla pudding.
Oh, vanilla pudding. Bavarian cream is a bit pungent. It shows up too heavily in a recipe.
Even low?
Yeah. I'm a big proponent of using cap funnel cake. Whether we use that as the base or use it as a modifier to give it body, I do believe that cap funnel cake needs to be in the final bread base. As for like an actual donut base, that's not one of my strong suits. I'm not great at it.
The way you want to use that funnel cake though makes perfect sense.
One flavoring that I use quite often for a donut is Wonder Flavors cinnamon pastry, I believe it's called. I don't know if it might have too much cinnamon in it if you don't want that.
Yeah, I did get Wonder Flavors deep fried pastry dough.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, I don't know if it has too much vanilla though.
Everyone break out the Wonder Flavors glazed donut.
I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have it.
You don't have it.
Nope.
Oh, that's all
I
right.
could have sworn you had it.
Wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure you had it last time we were talking.
Should have it.
Especially
Just-
because Graham says I bring it up every time.
What the fuck is going on with this buttercream?
What?
I got it. I got it.
All right,
Okay,
we're good.
cool.
Deep fried pastry dough. I'm telling you got to look at it.
Yeah, I think the deep
Yeah.
fried pastry dough is, I don't know, kind of greasy.
All right, so now we need to work on the creme brulee. How do you want to tackle that? One-on-one creme brulee. We have the burnt sugar from one-on-one.
We
Fuck,
definitely
I didn't
won't.
buy the burnt sugar, did I?
I don't think they have it at Bull City. I don't think you were able.
Yeah.
Oh no, they don't have it at Bull City. That's why I didn't buy it.
Oh, you got to get some burnt sugar, man. That shit
Yeah,
is.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, so one-on-one creme brulee, I do get a little bit, just a little bit of a burnt flavor. Who does the smoked butterscotch?
Flavora.
Okay, then I have that. Would that work?
They also have brulee.
I don't have brulee from them. Is that new? Yeah.
No, it's not brand new. It's like a year old.
That's not
No,
new.
no, it's
Yes.
not. I would have
Yes,
got
it.
it.
Is. It's
I
not.
would
It's
have
not
it.
the last. Did you get limbus bread and pastry zest and
Yes.
it was with that? You have it then.
Oh, that is fucking bitter.
It's bad, right? I just wanted to see him do that. That's the only reason I said it. That's the only reason I brought it up. I just wanted to see him do that.
I wanted to say something about this one-on-one burnt sugar. I know Skittles don't have it, but if you use it like at point, I mean, it's pretty fucking strong. You have to use it low. If you go like over 0.75%, it tastes just like a toasted marshmallow, like a really like burnt marshmallow. So
Yeah.
if we wanted something like that, we
should
could
use it for
possibly
the
go with a
more.
toasted marshmallow.
Toasted marshmallow. We could use one-on-one creme brulee, maybe like 0.5% of TFA toasted marshmallow.
And mute
I
shit,
fucking
too.
loved. Oh, it does mute. We'll put that on the side.
Yeah.
for
Okay,
if
yeah, that'll be a backup. I like the smoked butterscotch idea. Why don't we like that?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
Ooh, that smoked butterscotch smells good as fuck.
Now, do you guys want to talk about the percentages?
Let's build the donut base before funnel cake. Funnel
Well,
cake is
that
going
is-
to be used as like an additive.
Right.
So mostly Wonder Flavors glazed donut.
Yeah.
It can get a little bit yeasty though. Maybe 2% might be better to start.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 to 2.5, something like that.
I want to see what it does a little higher though. I say we do 2.5.
Fuck it. Let's do 3. Don't be a bitch.
3?
Yup.
Cap funnel cake.
Between 1% and 0.5%. I'd probably say 0.5% so that it doesn't overpower. Because I know what it does up to 4, and I don't want that in this.
Does anybody kind of get a Play-Doh note just from smelling it?
I get a little
You
bit.
do.
Not really.
You do get that Play-Doh note from smelling it, but it doesn't come through on the vape, in my opinion.
I get more of like a greasy kind of a thing from it.
We like Graham on this show, and that's what I get from him.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
One, Graham.
Listen,
Fuck you.
motherfucker.
What do we say on the funnel cake? 0.5%.
So we got the donut base started. Let's figure out how much custard you want.
Well, I think we're going to go with what? Inawera custard.
Mhm.
That's kind of it's not a very prominent eggy custard. I think we should probably stick to around I don't know 3% on that. I mean, it doesn't really have to steep much, does it?
It'll be a lot more eggy as a shake and bake, but 5 days is
It'll cut the steep on any other like cream that you put it with. That's what I use it for. I don't even use it as a flavor. I use it to fucking cut out a steep.
And I guess for we're basically combining the custard with the Flavora vanilla pudding to create kind of a custard cream, right? So I don't think we need to use very much of the Flavora pudding, vanilla pudding, but I would say about 1.25.
We could probably even go lower.
Yeah, I was gonna say half to one.
Yeah, I was gonna say half. Yeah, you have the vanilla that we want to stay a little bit away from. We just kind of want.
Yeah, I don't get much of a prominent pudding from Flavora vanilla pudding. That's why I was saying like one to 1.25. But I mean, we can go with whatever. If you want to stay away from the vanilla part, maybe we'll go 0.75 or something.
I say 0.75 because the creme brulee is going to be creamy as well. Also, I think I want to bump the funnel cake to 0.75. Looking at how much cream is going to be in here, the funnel cake will help bring a bit more pastry to it. So make that funnel cake 0.75.
And what do you think for the creme brulee, Max?
Creme brulee, where does that really shine? Around 2%? 1.5%, especially with the smoked butterscotch to kind of just – because we really only want that top.
How much for the smoked butt? I was thinking just fill out that 2% with a 0.5 smoked butt.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. Okay, so we're using 101 creme brulee at 1.5%. Next, we have Inawera custard at 3%. Now we're using Cap funnel cake at 0.75%. Overshot it there just a little bit. That'll be all right. Next we have Wonder Flavors Glazed Donut at 3%. Now we're adding a little bit of smokiness to it with Flavora smoked butterscotch. I'm just putting a touch in here. Smoked butt at 0.5%. And last but not least, we're adding Flavora vanilla pudding at 0.75% as well. Do this Max VG.
It's almost. I'm almost getting a soft pretzel.
Is
It's the creme brulee.
Yeah, almost a soft pretzel. I want to see how it steeps though.
I don't.
The bruleed sugar is there. Like it's definitely there.
Too much though, almost.
I get a lot of that funnel cake.
Yeah, I do too.
I get a lot. Not in a
It
good.
it steeps out.
What about the donut part of this? What do y'all think of? Does it taste like a donut to y'all?
I don't think it's good at all.
See, I'm missing the creme brulee or the cream.
The cream's a little light.
Yeah.
It tastes mushy to me. To me, you're not getting much.
Oh, I want it to be mushy. We can try it. I want to try it again Saturday.
I honestly like the brulee part. It's really tough for me because I feel like they're all mushed together, and what I would call the donut, I wouldn't call it a donut. What you're talking about that it is, I don't think that's very good at all.
I actually like the donut. I don't think that it's. I think it needs to steep. Obviously, I think it's an okay donut. It's not real prominent right now. I'm getting a lot of that funnel cake, which I don't particularly like funnel cake. Sorry, guys, but it'll steep out, I'm sure. The cream, the other parts that I like, I do like the brulee part of it. I think that's pretty spot on. The smoked butterscotch might be a little bit high, but it's pretty close. But I'm missing that creamy filled center of goo. That's what I'm missing in it.
So we'll have to reevaluate the cream depending on the steep.